Why this Saudi terrorist killed Germans attending the Magdeburg Christmas market. Christmas is usually magical in Germany, with a sense of joy, celebration, and building communities. Christmas markets are an essential part of German Christmas culture. As a German American, I always love to bite into the hand-cooked Christmas bakeries and perhaps have one or sometimes more of the famous hot wine or a good cold German beer. This famous market was always peaceful and a great place to take your entire family to. This is not so in the city of Magdeburg, where the word of the right-wing radical political movement AfD has the most followers and the majority of seats in its local government. The famous Magdeburg Christmas market turned into a scene of terror after 7:03 p.m., 19.03, German time. The investigation is still in its early stages, so many details are in the air, with many news outlets speculating. For me, as a native German, it's alarming and shocking to see internet postings not only from those offering prayers and support but some instead, blame games and labels being thrown around. Some in the anti-Israeli crowd are calling the attacker a Zionist and pro-Israel, anti-Islamist. Others are calling the perpetrator a far-right AfD-supporting terrorist. And there's talk that the mainstream media is trying to hide his identity. What happened in the Magdeburg in the state of Sachsen-Anhalt? A dark-colored BMW crashed through barriers and drove straight into shoppers at 7:04 p.m. local time, December 20th. The attack resulted in 2 fatalities, including a small child. A respected Saudi medical doctor turned into a German-hating terrorist and managed to get around a cement stopper meant to be put in place to protect the area of the Christmas market and drove into the crowd of German Christians celebrating and enjoying the activities. He was arrested on the scene. The alleged attack killed 2, and a minimum of 60 were injured, 15 severely. The alleged Saudi Arabia attacker resided in Germany on an asylum visa. The X account owned by the accused, Dr. Taleb al-Abdulmohsen, revealed he belonged to Saudi opposition and planned to kill Germans. The account was removed by X later. At Ion's breaking, Islamist car-ramming terror attack against Christmas market in Magdeburg, Germany kills at least 11 people and wounds more than 60. Germany. After the attack, police sealed off the picture-perfect city center, also loved by many visitors every year. The Christmas market is next to the famous Magdeburg City Hall. The tram service was cancelled in Magdeburg. This terror attack sparked outrage not only for its brutality but also for the mainstream media's handling of its coverage. Taleb al-Abdulmohsen, who has lived in Germany since 2006, was practicing medicine in Bernburg. He was granted asylum in 2016 as a political refugee despite being wanted in Saudi Arabia for terrorism and human trafficking. Known for his work with asylum seekers, he was respected in the Saudi exile community. Authorities confirmed he acted alone, with no further danger to the city. The attack has drawn widespread condemnation and expressions of solidarity. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz expressed his thoughts for the victims and their families. Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer called the attack atrocious and offered support to Germany. The Saudi Ministry of Foreign Affairs condemned the attack as heinous and stood with the victims. Investigation ongoing. Authorities are still investigating the motive behind the attack. The suspect's mental state and political views are being considered. No explosive devices were found in the suspect's car. Security experts believe the suspect may suffer from psychological issues combined with political radicalization. At Sultan al-Nafay on X die Saudis che Regierung warnt Taleb Abdulmohsen vor extremistischen Tendenzen, Deutschland gewahrt ihm jedes politisches Asel als dissident oder Oppositioneller. Das ist das Problem, über das wir seit dem 11/9 gesprochen haben. Okay, Handleitskinton #Magdeburg #Magdeburgo #Muslim #Saudi #Araber. Associated Press posted an article on social media, saying that a car has driven into a group of people. Many criticize that this implies that a car drove by itself, not a person. This is akin to one saying, a gunshot a group of people. People are saying that this is to protect the Saudi, previously asylum seeker, minority. Germany refused to extradite him, citing human rights violations. The X account belonging to the alleged attacker was deleted in the meantime but active at the time before the attack and was pledging to kill Germans. It showed a gun and mentioned the Saudi military opposition.